Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers on Walker Farm. So we are home today, Sunday afternoon, and Cassie's not here. So it's Catching Up with the Walker, I guess, for now. But she might check in with us later. She found something on nothing other than Craigslist, or maybe it was Facebook Marketplace. I don't know anymore. They kind of seem the same to me. But she found something, so I am at home working on the farm. So what am I doing today? Well, if you can see behind me right here, I've got all my water hoses that I was using to fill the stock tank. If you guys remember the stock tank down at the end of the driveway, it was not staying full when we had the drought. Well, the drought's over, so I'm taking my hoses back up. I'm gonna put them back up here in the shop, and that way they're good to go until next time. Also, if you guys don't remember the stock trailer, which most of you probably do because I think that's where we talked about most of it on this channel, I wanted to give you guys a quick update about our Delta horse trailer. So this one is the trailer that we already had. We bought it in 2014, and you followed me along to Arkansas as I found that other stock trailer. And this one, if you guys remember, it has the tack room up front, and I don't even have to walk back there. I'll just reach over here and show you. It has stalls for horses. So this has been a great trailer for us whenever we had horses and we had to haul them everywhere. Well, guess what? We don't have horses that we have to haul anywhere anymore, so it was time to trade it out. Well, this stock trailer is now sold. So the guy came and looked at it, and he said that he wanted it. He's gonna come back in a couple days and pick it up. But if it wasn't for YouTube and having all you subscribers, we wouldn't have even sold it yet. We hadn't even advertised it. We just talked about selling it here on the channel. Somebody watched it, a local subscriber, and thanks to them very much for telling their son about it. He came over, bought the trailer, so she's gone. But in one of our last videos, we talked about the need for a package delivery box somewhere further away from the house to keep JoJo, who's right up there, safe. JoJo, come here. Come here, baby. So you guys, we told you that JoJo has become more and more aggressive towards the package delivery drivers. JoJo, what is it about these Amazon people and FedEx? Come here, come here, come here. What is it about them that you don't like? You just don't like people coming to your house? Oh, you rub your belly? Okay, I'll rub your belly. Yeah. JoJo's a good puppy. Good boy, good boy. Good boy, Joe. Yeah, want up here? Oh, yes. Yeah. So JoJo's a great dog. We want to keep him as long as possible. We definitely don't want anything to happen to him. We don't want him biting or doing anything to any of the package delivery guys. So here is what we have in mind. It's actually an old school locker that we got a long time ago, and we were going to put it in Ranger's room, but it just never really worked out. It has a little dent in it up here. It never really worked out for that, but it does have a door that opens, shuts back, and I think it would make the perfect package delivery box to keep JoJo safe, to keep the FedEx guy safe, to keep the Amazon driver safe, to keep the UPS, USPS, I don't know, all the acronyms, but all those guys and JoJo needs to stay safe. So let's take this down the driveway and see if we can find the perfect spot for it to set it up and maybe get some signage on it to get the packages delivered here instead of at our doorstep. So the first thing I gotta do is take this thing loose from the wall. There we go. I think that's gonna work pretty good. And if not, we can take it right back up here and put it right back where it goes. So this is a Penco Products Allen Wood Steel, Oaks, Pennsylvania. Anybody close to Oaks, Pennsylvania on here? So one thing I worry about just a little bit is this light metal down on the ground and getting water setting around it and possibly rotting. So I think I'm going to cut a couple boards to go under this, maybe some 4x4. I found an old one over there. I put it in the back of the truck. I think it's going to work just fine. So we'll get a measurement real quick. It's about 15 inches. So if I cut one for the front and one for the back, I think I'll be all right. So let's see. Oops. All right. So if you don't have a pencil handy, screwdriver works just fine. And some of you may be wondering whose white truck that is over there on front of mine. And that belongs to my father-in-law. So he is a horse person as well, and he went with Cassie. Oh, did I just give it away? He went with Cassie to look at that Craigslist find that I mentioned earlier. So thanks. See what happens if you stick around with catching up with the walkers long enough? Sooner or later, you get some inside information. I just let it slip. I think I want to leave it. Some of you guys might be thinking I'm wasting a post, but you can see this post is halfway rotted on one end, but it's still solid enough on the other end to use for something. So that's why I've kept it around. I thought I would need it at some point. I finally was able to use it. So I think we have everything we need now. We've got some screws, screw gun, baling wire, pliers, a base, and of course the locker itself. So let's hit the road and see if this will work. So this is the spot that I'm thinking about, right in here. It will kind of be hidden behind this solar panel. And I honestly don't think that it'll be that noticeable for anybody that doesn't have any idea that packages are being delivered. And right now, let me tell you guys, if somebody really wanted a package from our house, all they have to do is go up there and get it off the porch. There's nothing stopping them other than JoJo, but we really don't have issues with people in this area too often trying to get stuff. But let me just kind of show you. That's what it looks like. So it's going to be nestled right in there. And I think that's probably the best location because it may be, I don't know, maybe 60 yards to the road. Let me step this off. I don't know, how do you guys count yards? I count them 1 foot at a time, or one step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so about 48 yards to the road. So I might go ahead and slide it up against this post right here. But yeah, let me work with this just a minute, see if I can get it stabilized and tied off, and let's see how it goes. So I've got a couple places here in the back. Where I can run wire through. Whoa, whoa, oh. Definitely don't want to fall in. Oh, don't want to get the camera wet either. But I don't know if you guys have all seen this tire tank, but solar panel pumps water out of the ground, puts it into this tank. Cows get all the water, and there's no cost to us. So unlike the water that we get from the rural water company, this water is free. It looks like it's going to work pretty good. I might put one down lower, but that is solid because this corner right here is about 3 feet into down and the ground is concreted in. It's not going anywhere. And so I think the locker will be just fine. Now, of course, the cows are going to come up and be like, what the heck is this guy doing? Putting a big bright red thing next to our water tank. It's all right, girls. Come on up and drink. Nothing to worry about here. Hey, 25. I don't know if I've said this lately, but I love cows. I could sit here and watch them all day. But I don't have all day. All right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but let me know. What do you think? Is this gonna work? I'm gonna look for a package delivery here sign, or I'll have the kids make me one, or I'll work with them to make one. But do you guys think that works? If you think it works, give me a thumbs up. If you think I need something else, give me a thumbs down. But I would say 90% of our packages will fit right inside there. They shut it, and as far as keeping it dry goes, that's gonna keep most of the water out, about like a mailbox would, is my thought. I could seal up these holes right here. It's got a couple holes in the side. I could seal up those if I have to, but for starters, I think this will work just fine. So we got that project knocked out, and just a reminder, I didn't do that to protect our packages, because I'm not worried about our packages. Those are just monetary things. They could be replaced. I did that to protect JoJo and to keep our dog safe, and to keep the FedEx and the UPS workers, the Amazon guys, keep those guys safe. So some of you are probably saying, why is he showing everybody in the world where his package delivery site is? Well, it's not a big deal to me. If you want my packages, come get them by all means, except you might have some problems if I catch you doing it. And I've got a camera right down our driveway. So I'm not really worried about that though, but I am worried about JoJo and keeping him safe. And of course I start videoing, look who shows up. Hey Sue, how are you, girl? So one more thing I need to catch up here on the farm is this fence right here. So I'm gonna let the cows into this field, our hay pasture, and they're standing right over there waiting. I want them to eat it down a little bit before winter gets here. So I'm gonna finish putting up these panels, and I'll turn the cows in and let them have at all this fresh green grass before it freezes, and it's not as good to eat for them at least. So there is the finished product, and these gates have came from everywhere. This gate was one of Cassie's dad's gates, super heavy with this wagon wheel welded in the middle of it. I plan on putting that on the farm someday. I just got to get the perfect place for it, where I don't need a super big gate. I'm going to use it one day. Until then, it works great for projects like this. That gate came from our old farm. It was an extra gate there, and this gate I found in the weeds. So yeah, take your old gates. They make great temporary fences for putting around hay bales and stuff like that. So I know I brought a bucket of feed out here. I'll find my bucket of feed and we'll feed the cows and get them out in green pasture. There's the feed. All right. Oh, yes, Alvin. Would you like some grain? Okay. There you go. I'll feed you in a little bit. It's not your turn yet. All right, girls. Watch out, watch out. Coming through, coming through. So the current plan is to let these cows graze that for about a week straight, and then my calves this size are going to get weaned. Swoo! Come on, girls. Come try this new grass over here. I think you all like it. Swoo! Come on. All right, that's it. That's all there is. Hey, 95. The only bad thing about this field is it does not have a good water source in it, because our field pond that we got built down here is not holding water. If we get some real strong rain, it will have water for a day or two. So I'm gonna clean this stock tank out and fill it up so they have good water. So I got that filled up, or filling up, and I'm gonna go open up the other gate, and I think I'm gonna call it a day, because, and I just checked on Cassie, and you guys are gonna have to tune back in to Walker Farm Fam to find out whether the horse was a dud or success. So I'm not letting you know. I already said it was a horse. I'm not letting you know whether it's coming home or not. You'll have to watch Walker Farm Fam to find out. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting tired, and I'm still not done yet, because right over here where the trampoline and the trailer's at, that's got to be moved, because something big is coming to Walker Farm. And as far as catching up with the walkers, that's one thing that's coming next, along with what Cassie is going to look at today. There'll be a video out about that. That's pretty much all I can say, though. We're gonna keep a close, tight lid on this right here, because it's something big, a big project that's coming. And we might let you guys know first, though, because as I like to say, you people that watch Catching Up with the Walkers and Walker Farm Fam are probably the most loyal to our channel, and we cannot thank you enough. As far as praying goes, there are a lot of people that have lost loved ones this year, and due to COVID, due to other things, but the holidays are coming up. As you guys know, Thanksgiving will be here before you know it. Christmas will be short after that. So just remember to keep those people in your prayers. And if you guys know somebody that lost a spouse, or lost a mom, or lost a dad, maybe around the holiday season, say a prayer for them, and then let them know that you're praying for them. Send them a note that says, hey, I'm praying for you. I know this has to be a hard time. There's nothing I can do, but we're praying that God will give you comfort. So I'm going to try to do that this holiday season, and I would encourage you to do something similar, because really that's all we can do. We can't have the right words. We don't know what to say, but God can comfort somebody when nobody else can. So thank you guys so much for following along. I was hoping Cassie would get back, but I think it's going to be later on after dark, and we'll probably be busy getting the kids around and in bed by then. So I want to end it now, and thank you so much for following along. I hope you have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time.